Traffic and water will be flowing more freely along a north-south thoroughfare in downtown Anniston once a public works project is completed. Local news starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Welcome to East Alabama Now Local News for Monday, February 6, 2023. I'm Mike Stedham. A resurfacing project along a 3-mile stretch of Layton Avenue began this morning in Anniston, starting at its intersection with 22nd Street and heading south to the intersection with O Street. Work is expected to shut down one lane at a time, allowing traffic to continue to flow in the assistance of flaggers. The city says motorists can expect delays and should be aware of loose gravel. During this paving work, the Anniston Waterworks and Sewer Board plans to relocate a water main at the southern end of the project area. This part of the work will affect Layton from East 4th Street to its intersection with A Street. The workers who began the Layton project had good weather this morning, but another round of storms is expected to come through the area later this week. Most of the state has been put under a marginal risk of severe weather for Wednesday and Thursday morning, meaning that strong storms and a small tornado could be possible. The National Weather Service issued the warning this morning, and it will be updating that forecast as the week continues. A more precise warning is expected to be issued later in the week. When we come back, Saturdays are beginning to become food days in some of our area parks.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Crowds gathered in Zim Park this weekend to sample a variety of foods from more than a dozen vendors. This food truck festival is part of a trend that highlights the popularity of these meals on wheels, as more and more trucks are crisscrossing the state to sell everything from barbecue to seafood. The Jacksonville Public Library and volunteers made more than 400 Valentines Day cards for the elderly and homebound this week. These cards will be distributed to the community's elderly in time for next Tuesday's Valentine's celebration. There's a new storefront in downtown Oxford. Suck It Up had its grand opening weekend starting last Friday with a ribbon-cutting ceremony where city officials and others were there to welcome them to downtown Oxford. Owners Chip and Gracie are so happy to be a part of downtown Oxford. I'll be back with the weather in just a moment.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
2 more days of spring-like temperatures are expected before a cold front brings in that chance of storms we told you about earlier in the newscast. Wednesday night and Thursday could be rough, and cooler air will flow in behind those storms. But the long-range forecast shows even more warm weather coming back next week. Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening with the latest local news from around Calhoun and Cleburne counties. Please be sure to like us and to share us with all your friends on social media. We'll see you again Wednesday for your news on your schedule.